Coming out first, fighting out of the red corner, your current SteelFist middleweight champion and challenger for the light heavyweight title, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 202 pounds, currently undefeated at 4-0, doing it for Cache Valley MMA. Let's hear it for the Mustang, Mitch Olsen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage, we have the Mustang, Mitch Olsen. This young man is 26 years old, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 202 pounds on the dot. He has a record of 4-0, training out of Cache Valley MMA. Ryan, what do we know about this guy? What do we know about Cache Valley?
Well, he is our 185-pound champ. He is going up to go fight at light heavyweight 205.
So he can pick up a second belt.
Yes, yes. And as you see, he weighed in at 202, a little bit under the 205 limit. But you can tell he is 100% hydrated. He was eating pretty.
Right.
He was eating nice.
He wasn't cutting the weight and living a miserable life for the last week, right?
No, no. And this guy, I mean, the Mustang, that's kind of a good way to describe him. He kind of comes out and just kind of pulls through people.
Right.
He hits hard. He's kind of a tough-nosed, gritty fighter.
Well, and like you said, you know, he comes out and he starts hitting. He's got his last win was against Trace Tuckett. He won that one with an arm lock at the third round. But then he's won by strikes with John Henderson, unanimous decision against Tristan Goring, and he actually KO'd or TKO'd Daquan Barber. So he's got some heavy hands, but he's also got some submission ability.
Agreed.
But that's something you kind of get training out there with someone like Kofi Ajitsu, who's got that plethora of experience in training under his belt that he's imparting onto his fighters.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, he's going to come out here, and when I saw this matchup, I was really excited for it. I mean, I think this is going to be a great fight. I love seeing him going up. He'd been destroying people.
Well, and going into his natural weight class instead of, you know, cutting for a fight and going into a fight weight, it's his natural weight.
Yep.
All right, let's see what his opponent
All right, and his opponent fighting out of the black corner, standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 203 pounds with a current amateur record of 4-2. Doing it for Agima, your current SteelFist Fight Night amateur lightweight champion, Patrick Mckinney.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Patrick Mckinney coming out right now. He stands 6 foot 1 inches tall. He weighed in at 203 pounds. He has a record of 4-2-0, and he is representing Team Agima. What do we know about him?
Well, again, Court McGee right there, the man with the best beard in the business. Head coach over there, UFC fighter. The guy's so much knowledge and so much experience in the game, and a great personal story as well.
Yes.
And he's out there coaching day in, day out. He's just a great guy. Patrick McKinney coming in off of 2 wins, getting that belt and defending against Kendrick Wolf.
Yes.
And then actually 2 in a row against Kendrick Wolf, and then before that against Ezekiel Kikino. And so he's kind of on a tear as well in his 3-win streak and coming out and defending the title tonight.
That's right. That's right. So, I mean, and he is our current lightweight champion here at SteelFist. Yes, yeah. Light heavyweight champion here at SteelFist.
He's a little big for a lightweight.
Yes, yes, just a tad. About 50 pounds.
Yeah, just a little. So, you know, and justifiably, and he's one of those guys that he can finish the fight kind of anywhere. He's won decisions, he's won by strikes, and he's won by multiple decisions, multiple submissions throughout his career. So he's one of those guys that is very well-rounded in the cage.
Yes. Well, and he's got those heavy hands, but he kind of likes to take it to the ground.
Right.
He'll throw heavy to kind of close the distance.
And then push pressure on the ground and go for the submissions.
Yep. Now, this is just going to be a clash of titans in the middle.
All right, Dave Seistedt is our referee for this bout. Giving some last-minute instructions. This is an amateur title fight, so this is 5 3-minute rounds, so up to 15 minutes of action. And we're about to see it. No touch of the glove.
Oh, nice hard kick. Again.
Mitch is chopping those legs
yes,
away.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
On purpose.
Patrick Mckinney went tumbling over from those leg kicks.
No, but he wants to grab him. He doesn't want to let that glove go.
Oh, no, and he's doing a good job keeping that pressure and keeping that body. And almost get the head throw. Wasn't able to
Mitch
finish.
is going to end up on top in a dominant position.
Mitch in full mount. Like to see Mitch bring his hips up a little bit and drive up a little higher. But good pressure.
Yeah, good heavy shots to the body.
So Patrick's able to bridge out it all.
Patrick's just holding on to his head, kind of being a menace.
Making it difficult for him to posture up.
Posture up and land heavy shots.
But he's getting hit in those ribs pretty often.
Yes, he is.
Tenderizing the meat.
Oh. He's going for, what's he doing?
Put pressure head against the cage. Ooh, and there's some blood on Mckinney. Looks like he's cut just under the eyebrow of his left eye, but it just, the angle there, I couldn't tell for sure, but it looked like that's where it's coming from, is just under the eyebrow on the left eye.
I see it over there on the left eye.
Good pressure by Mitch.
There you go. Yeah, push that. He's going to be explosive. Be ready.
McKinney trying to do the drive-through, the roll-through, but didn't have that foot trapped in, so he wasn't able to carry Mitch over.
No. Mitch is doing a great job just kind of controlling this position. You can see he's in a good spot.
Kind of staying relaxed on top.
Yeah.
Throwing some strikes, moving his head around. Ooh.
Oh, did he get it?
Nice.
Oh,
good
into a
scramble
choke.
by McKinney,
Into
but
it. Oh.
almost into a
That
gable
was
choke.
close. And we're back at that leg. We're back at the leg.
Patrick drives in.
And McKinney's back at the takedown.
Good pressure. I like that Mitch is kind of sitting down against the cage.
Yes.
Creating some space between his hips and McKinney's hips, making it a little bit harder when you have those high underhooks like that. Makes it a little harder to get the takedown.
Yes.
So.
Well, there's the end of the first. So what are your takeaways from round one?
Mitch.
Agreed.
I think that was a dominant round for Mitch. You know, even though there wasn't a lot of heavy strikes, there was strikes. He worked the body really heavily,
yes.
But he was able to cut Patrick's eye open and draw blood and maintain control and continue striking throughout pretty much the entire round. I think that was definitely Mitch Olsen's round.
Agreed. Well, and there you got a good look right there. It's what, right above the eye?
Yeah, between the eyelid and the eyebrow right there.
No, nothing too bad.
No.
Nothing too bad.
Put some Vaseline on there.
Where's your gloves?
And not everybody's as averse to other people's blood as you and I. I don't mind blood, and I just don't like it when it's on me from someone else.
Agreed.
I'm one of those weird guys. After I get done grappling, I grab the Lysol.
All right. Mitch is coming out a little bit slower, working that leg a little bit more.
Patrick was throwing some heavy hands, trying to land some single shots. Like to see him set some of those up, but these big boys, they land those singles. That's all it needs. It doesn't always need to be set up with anything.
The bigger you get, the more the brain just can't take those big paws. And we're back in this mounted spot again.
Mitch putting some pressure.
Yeah.
Those little
nice
hammer
shots,
fists.
Yeah. Nice little.
He's driving in with his
shot.
forehead. Some dirty wrestling right there,
Yep.
driving in with the forehead. Control. Very effective.
But he's just controlling them.
Yep. Patrick.
Again, in that last fight, what we saw Darian controlling, right?
Yes, yeah. Yep, Mitch is doing a great job with that head control too, just driving in that forehead, putting that pressure on, making it very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't feel good having someone drive their forehead in your face.
No, all it does is make you angry
Yes.
and make you move.
Nice big hammer fist.
You got Mitch's corner. You got Kofi over there yelling at him. Put your forearm in his head. Trying basically cross face and start separating, so you can sit up and start actually punching.
I would assume when he gets into the corner, Kofi's going to explain.
Yeah, what he meant by it.
Yes,
Kofi's very animated right now
Yes.
in what he's telling him.
Well, he rolled over. Let's see.
Now he's got his hooks in. Flatten him out.
Flatten him out.
There he goes. Ooh, big punches. And what? Patrick's not defending
No,
himself.
if he doesn't, if he stays here, they're going to stop
Yeah,
him.
Dave's really getting close right now, and I think that we're going to see him stop. He's yelling at him, you need to defend yourself. And watch for stops right there. There you go. We have a new light heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch Olsen gets the referee stoppage, TKO to ground and pound. Way to go, Mitch, coming up a weight class and taking another belt.
Great job.
Kofi's excited. So
Yes.
let's take it to the cage and make this thing official.
Sounds good to me.
All right, can I get both fighters to the center of the cage, please? Both fighters to the center of the cage. Do me a favor, gang, make some noise. Your winner, 2 minutes and 33 seconds into round number 2. And a new SteelFist Fight Night MMA lightweight heavyweight champion out of the red corner, the Mustang, Mitch Olsen.
All right, after everyone gets done congratulating you, I'm here with your winner and new amateur light heavyweight champion, the Mustang, Mitch Olsen. All right, how many belts does that make for you?
This makes 2. It's a little more loose fitting. You know, the other one was a little snug. I felt a little fat, so I tried this one on. I figured, you know, if this one's a little too tight, I'll go for the heavyweight, but this is pretty good.
Gonna stop there?
You know what? I'm loving the way I'm fighting, but I think I fight best at middleweight. I think I'm probably gonna have to vacate this title. There's a couple guys, one by the name of Shaden Polson, who's an absolute stud, who deserves a shot pretty soon here.
All right, man. How are you feeling right now picking up that second belt?
I feel great. I don't know what's next for me. All I know is soon everyone will know that the best middleweight in Utah started at SteelFist.
All right. Is there anyone you need to thank tonight?
Hey, big shout out to my wife. Big shout out to my family. Big shout out to my son. Also to my sponsors, MacFit Personal Training. That's me, macfit.org. Also the Lundahl Construction Company in Logan, Live Fit Training Center.
All right, brother. Are you going to come back and do this for us here at SteelFist again?
I don't know if I'll be here, but Cache Valley will always dominate SteelFist.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Whether you come back or not, we can't wait to see you keep going. Everyone give it up for your winner and new SteelFist Amateur Light Heavyweight Champion, the Mustang, Mitch.